Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. These are dog tags. I think these were my mom's dog tags. Everybody was issued tags, but they're really not that useful. I mean, outside of... Because see, anybody can make these or buy them, and they're not good for like your legal identity. But anyway, so but you know, your blood type, and it's good to have, you know, your blood type. As long as you're not wearing somebody else's with the wrong blood type. But nowadays they can type blood really fast, you know, in field and everything. So I'm watching this here movie, How I Live Now. This here movie is... I'm watching a movie titled How I Live Now. Very good. I'm enjoying it. The early parts of it I was like, eh, but I'm actually enjoying it. And that made me think, plus the 13th and 14th, there is a grid down exercise. You know, let's see. They had an exercise in Boston. They had an exercise in Oklahoma City. They had an exercise in New York City. On the same day, something just happened to happen. Just something happened to occur. This is a nationwide thing. This is actually an international thing. Canada, United States, and Mexico. I've been to Mexico. My gosh, half the people there don't even have electricity. But anyway, so that's this week, folks. I was thinking, you know, we bug out. Actually, do we bug in or do we bug out? Considering where we live, if we had to hump it, boy, oh boy, that would be some hard work. You're dealing with a lot.
The pack mule.
Yeah, because
load him up.
You're dealing with mountains and hills, lots of rocks. Can you imagine what those rocks are like when they're frozen over?
Go steal with a llama.
Yeah.
They'd probably be like, what the hell are you putting on my back?
Dense forest.
They probably would look at you like, what?
Yeah. Do we have a bug out location? No, we don't. I have some ideas on like which direction to go. But it's not like we're made of money, you know. We can't just buy all the stuff we need in 2 or 3 months and spend the gas going out, driving around looking for, well, this would be a good place to bury some food and water and ammunition. You know, we're not in that kind of position. I wish we were, but, you know, even if we were, we could probably find lots of great hiding places, but digging, it's rock up here.
And it's cold.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We have no gas to go anywhere right now. So that means we either bug in or we hump it. And I don't know if my wife even has boots that would be good for hiking out there. Because you're going to rub against rocks and tree limbs and everything, and you know, you could rip a hole in your boot. And well, one thing we need to start doing, we have a nice enough food box, I guess you'd call it, but it doesn't have much, if any. I don't think it has any canned food in it. So what we need to start doing is buying at least a little canned food at a time. Let's say between $20 and $35 of like hearty stuff, because you might not be able to eat but once a day, or you may have to make the food last, so you only eat a little at a time. You know, we both need to get like mega amounts of our medicines in case. I'm just really concerned about this week. So, you know, up here, if you wind up, you know, in the wintertime, everything freezes, so you know, you're risking going down to a river, and if it's a river that's not moving very fast, or it's really shallow, then it might freeze over too, or at least the surface. Many times rivers will freeze on the surface, but it's still flowing underneath. But even if it is flowing, and if it's not frozen on top, you're taking a big risk, because if you fall in, if you get your feet wet, anything like that, you could get hypothermia. And the last place you want to go in one of these kinds of emergencies is a hospital. You know, it would be easy to say if something does happen, oh, well, we should have done this, we should have done that. Well, how did we know it was going to? It may not happen. Nothing may happen. It's very possible absolutely nothing happens.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's better to be prepared. And this is the middle of the month. What a great time for them to be doing this. Middle of the month. So, Kat, you and your husband, Daryl, right? Get some containers and fill them up with water. Make sure you have something you can eat that you don't have to cook. You know, if the power goes out, it's no freezer, no refrigerator, no fans, no air conditioning, no lights, no stove, no oven, no TV, no computer, no flashlights even. If it's an EMP, if they actually do one of those EMPs, no flashlights. Anything that has a battery in it, anything that takes electricity. Can you imagine? You know, I'm sure what they would wind up saying is, oh, well, you know, we're helping the economy because now everybody has to go out and buy new TVs and computers. Actually, that's the broken window. Was it the broken window fallacy? But, yeah, you can look that one up, Google that one. But anyway, so just, I don't know, I hope I'm worrying about nothing here.
I hope so too. If you're not, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Because food and water is our food and water. I mean, if we had people staying with us, that would be different, but we don't have anybody staying with us. So, you know, our neighbors, hey, you have food, you have water, we'll buy it from you. Oh, you know, we're eating flour. You know, we're eating dry flour. I mean, I'll tell them that, and they try and come in here and
you're gonna get fucking shot.
Yeah. So, hope I'm worrying about nothing.